Hello respected people, and welcome back to our Respected Minister channel. Let's start today's discussion. Michaelia Cash tweet. While Labour wasted over a year on their failed $450 million voice referendum, Australia's economy deteriorated, and Australians are continuing to pay the price. Disclaimer: the views expressed in this video are based on public tweets and do not necessarily reflect verified facts. Viewers are encouraged to seek information from reliable news sources. Stephen. Abolishing net zero will save us $50 billion PAR and countless more in industries that won't be wrecked because of the net zero policies. We won't also need to spend $1.6 trillion for a new transmission grid that the lefties always leave out. Press like for cheap electricity an ounce. Paul Bongiorno. Excuse me. So putting a proposition to the people is a waste of money. It's called democracy, a foreign concept for you. Apparently. How many millions do federal elections cost? Thought so you don't know. Mohammed. Like I always say, everything Labour does is at the cost of taxpayers. They throw $450 million into a black void and don't bother fixing any real problems. We are just slaves to them and willingly give our money to these corrupt politicians. The Emperor's Old Tailor. $450 million on a referendum. Heavens! That's as much as your gov gave to Paladin, the security company connected to the LNP. It's also as much as your gov gifted to the LNP-linked Great Barrier Reef Foundation. But please, do preach more about wasting money, Michaelia. Dean. You wasted $38 billion paying JobKeeper to business mates who didn't meet the policy thresholds. And how many grants programs did your government manipulate to buy votes, and at what cost? Vernon Circle. Labour has halved the inflation you left behind, and has delivered budget surpluses to repay the $1 trillion in debt you racked up. Back in your box. Liesl Tsiolus. Michaelia, this is on all the uni-parties and their absolute inability to make decent policy for all Australians. Everybody has had enough except those who benefit from the largesse, and corruption clean up the corruption. This concludes our analysis of the Twitter exchange. Please hit the subscribe button, it's free.